It's brutal, isn't it? You've got a startup. The timing seems perfect. The market's ripe. The idea is sharp. The team is dialed in. Everything around you screams, now's the moment. And yet, somehow, despite all that, the whole thing crumbles. The crash lands hard. The dream leaks away. What's going on? How can perfect timing still end in failure? It's a question that cuts deeper than just business. It gets to the heart of why so many brilliant ventures, led by smart, hungry founders, still hit the wall, even before they ever really take off. Here's the painful truth nobody talks about. Timing alone is a fragile lifeline. It's a spark, sure, but it's not a steady flame. You think you've caught the wave, but the wave can shift, break, or vanish beneath you faster than you can react. Because real timing, the true perfect timing, isn't about clocks and calendars or market trends adjusting in your favor. It's about alignment. Alignment of vision, team, product, culture, mindset, and not just for now, but for what comes next, for the storms and chaos lurking just out of sight. Founders wake up every day battling a silent war inside and outside. Inside, there's this gnawing pressure, that fear you're missing something vital, that the next move might be the one that breaks it all. Outside, the world mocks with whispers of too soon, too late, didn't pivot enough, didn't raise enough. But that noise misses this. Failure in startup timing is never about just market readiness. It's about how well you and your team have prepared your guts, your minds, your souls to bend without breaking when the unexpected strikes. You see, startups crash even with perfect timing because so often founders forget the one rule that trumps timing itself: resilience. Not the scripted bounce back kind, but the raw, relentless kind that rewires your brain to thrive inside chaos. Timing gives you a door, but resilience makes sure you don't freeze in front of it or run headlong into the wall beside it. Without resilience, perfect timing is a trap. It's like catching a glass ball that slips right through your hands every time pressure hits. But resilience isn't born from comfort. It's born from breaking down the illusions that the world sells. The world says, be comfortable, follow rules, take what's safe. That's poison to founders. That's the slow death of the rare and exceptional. When timing is perfect and you're shackled by comfort or status quo, you're doomed. You'll crash because inside, you're not ready to face what's on the horizon. You become a statue waiting for the storm instead of a flame dancing with it. So, what to do? First, burn the rule book that says timing is about market readiness alone. It's not. It's about self-readiness. Every founder, every investor, every leader watching this needs to understand that the timing window opens only when you master yourself, your fears, your doubts, your habits that scream, just stay safe. It's when you build a mindset that sees every curveball not as an end, but as a signal, a new pattern to decode with fierce curiosity and patience. Yes, patience. It's the silent superpower. You think timing means rushing, moving fast, racing others to the prize? No. Timing means waiting until your cause, your team, your product all start pulling in the same unbreakable direction. That's when the alignment happens. That's when the timing isn't just a lucky guess, but a force you actively create. Most founders crash because they try to run before that moment arrives. They ignore the tension inside that warns, not yet, and charge anyway, burning precious fuel on a timeline that's a lie. The other secret is connection. Real connection with people who mirror your fire but bring different sparks. Startup timing fails when leadership isolates itself inside a bubble of like-minded folks, or worse, echoes of yes men. The world's systems try to sell you that mimicry, uniformity, simple alignment. Yet the truth? Breakthrough timing happens on the edge of contrast. When ideas collide, when tension stretches the group beyond easy comfort, when radical diversity forges new pathways. Without that, even perfect market timing is fragile because the network that stands behind you is weak and fragile. Imagine this: A startup that doesn't just chase big trends or visible windows opening in the market, but instead builds its own ecosystem. A forge where the team, investors, product, and culture all evolve together every single day. A place where the rare feel safe to burn brightly, where the misunderstood find allies, where the impossible is just tomorrow's problem solved. That is where timing gets real power, because that ecosystem isn't at the mercy of the world's ticking clock. It creates its own rhythm, bold, patient, unstoppable. This is not advice for followers, for those who wait for the world's permission. It's for those who are done pretending comfort equals security, who are willing to risk ripping up safe assumptions and rebuild from the raw, honest edge. Because timing is a living thing, made of individuals who choose to push through the noise, who choose to hold strong in chaos, who choose to challenge and redefine everything they thought they knew each day. Here's the brutal takeaway. If your startup crashes with perfect timing, it's because one crucial element wasn't ready, not the market, not the funding, not the tech. It's you and your collective, your ability to keep the fire alive while the world rattles and roars around you. And that takes more than hustle. It takes what few dare to craft, a mindset that is sovereign, patient, critical, and transformative. A dedication to building not just products, but networks of rare individuals who burn, clash, and spark new realities together. So stop chasing luck or external signals. Stop hoping magic timing drops from somewhere beyond control. Build your own timing. Build your own fire. Burn the old assumptions that say now or never is about external clocks. It's not. It's about internal becoming, about each moment in the grind moving you closer to a launch that won't just survive but will break the whole game. Because there is no true freedom in following rules, no safety in comfort, no breakthrough in sameness. Timing becomes perfect only when you shatter the illusion that you must fit into the world's old frames, when you claim sovereignty over your vision, when you hold your ground against doubt and fear, and when you build alliances that aren't about belonging, but about becoming. Those who understand this don't wait for timing. They make timing follow them. And that, right there, is why startups with perfect timing still crash, and how your startup won't. This is the call to rage against complacency, to burn away illusions, to embrace the raw power of being unapologetically rare. The moment you do that, flaws, fears, and all, you don't just catch the wave. You become the tide. No more chasing the illusion of perfect timing. Become it.